Scoochie with you, air signs. I hope you guys are doing litty. This can resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign if you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This isn't for everyone, so take a resonates, leave it doesn't. So the first thing I'm getting for you guys, I'm just gonna turn that fan down, actually. So okay, this is interesting. Okay, so the guides are telling me this message is for someone that is, you're being guided to kind of leave your home. Okay, now what they were telling me is like television. So I heard that really clearly just before I pressed start this video. So it's something about these people that you live with, right? Your family or something like that. They could just sit and watch television a lot. And what this is connected to, what they're telling me, it's like the hive mind. It's like a hive mind mentality. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I just feel like there's certain karmic, like karmic contracts you might have that there's unfinished business around when it comes to your blood family. Okay, but here's the thing: to shift your timeline right now, to shift your timeline, it's like you're being guided to leave home or go towards nurturing yourself, nurturing your soul. Right. So when your soul is starving, you might become depressed, like, do you know how to cure the depression of your soul, right? Like the spirit will start attacking the soul if it isn't getting food. So, to feed your soul, you need to do things that you love. You need to learn about things that you love. You need to go out in nature and recharge, cook food with intention, do things intentionally, manifest intentionally. This is what feeds your soul, right? Music, things like that. And basically you're being called to kind of stop nurturing this unit of people, right? Though you may have emotional attachments to them, it's like you are being called, and I mean really called. This is something that's been going through your head, okay? It's been going through, you might be sitting back, cooking dinner for the family or something, watching TV or watching them watch TV and just feeling like you just don't belong there. And I'm seeing someone living with this group of people, right? And you're actually attracted to galactic energy. So you may watch a lot of like galactic things online, or you're attracted to starseeds. You're actually curious to know about your lineage as well. You're curious to know about your galactic lineage. Some of you have been looking into that, like maybe in secret or maybe in private. But I'm getting that like you are basically getting prepped here to move yourself, okay? And learn how to nurture yourself, even if you, and this is a part of you practicing self-discipline in the future, because these are like, I'm just going to say there's like entities around this group, this unit, this family that I'm picking up on that, it's interesting because it's like you nurture them, okay? But that's not your job, and you're going to realize that very soon. It's not your job to nurture them, even if you feel like you have to help them or there's unfinished business there. It's just like there is this undeniable force pulling you towards galactic energies, okay, cosmic energies. And it's like you're going to realize there's entities attached to the family that are feeding off them, and it makes them, it's like hijacked their minds. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. It's like their minds are hijacked. I could explain that in way more detail, but I won't be able to fit it all in this video, but that's what's going on, okay? And this is why it's like, even though you might be surrounded by people that all think the same, right? They all think the same. It's like a very 3D kind of consciousness. They think the same, they're programmed the same, do the same thing every day, watch the same show every week, every day. They're putting a lot of emphasis on television, so that's how you'll know who this message is for. But also they want to highlight you are on TV too, okay? You are on TV, and you're being supported as your soul is drawing you away from the things that don't align with your soul, the energies that don't align with your soul and your growth and your sovereignty, okay? Your spiritual sovereignty anymore. So Yeah, I'm getting, that's basically how you're going to get out of this timeline or like this loop, because some of you may feel like you're in some kind of loop here, or trying to get some kind of karmic balance, or figure yourself out around an environment where there's people that are programmed not to think like you, okay? Their program is just going to, it's like, you start, calling in this galactic cosmic energy, and it would jam their frequency. Like their frequency around you would jam yours. I don't know. I hope that's making sense, because that's what I'm getting. All right, we've got untouchable. You are one of the untouchables, so you are divinely protected. Okay, your journey is just beginning. There's so much more to unfold in your journey. That is very exciting. Okay, so they're saying this is a time for you guys to definitely just stay fluid. If this is resonating for you, stay fluid and be open to the idea of adventure and learning how to nurture yourself in new ways. Not so much about how to nurture others, but to nurture yourself. And if that means leaving home, like actually moving out of your location or moving out of your family home, and you've been asking for a sign like, how do I remember who I am? All right, how do I remember my galactic heritage? How do I refine my galactic lineage? You're getting the call to move away because their frequency is interfering with yours. Like I'm saying, it's like it's jamming the input. But yeah, nevertheless, you are still very untouchable, and I mean spiritually, okay? But some of you may be dealing with a bit of stubbornness when it comes to leaving this situation, okay? Now, I'm just channeling some energy. Oh. And I'm sending it out through this video, okay? Because some of you, it's like you need to remember that you are abundant. Okay, and you don't need to stay in an energy where you feel trapped or you feel like you can't expand, right? And I feel like whoever this is for, you have the means to actually get out of this situation. You've saved up money. That they're showing me is saving up. You might have something just tucked under your bed there. I'm literally getting goosebumps down my spine. So yeah, this is to give you some form of enthusiasm, because you want to know who you are. You want to know who you are. You got to get away from the people that keep that are programmed to make you forget who you are. Okay, they're programmed to continue on this amnesia. Okay, like bring about this continuous amnesia, so you don't remember who the fuck you are. Right, but for some reason you feel like you owe these people, but you don't. Right? They're saying, gang, you've been guided to do this for a little while. Okay, I'm hearing the name. It sounds like Emily. I'm also hearing Angel. I'm hearing Dot. Okay, so someone's name may be Dot, or someone in the family could be named Dot. I don't know what that's short for, but it sounds like a nickname. I'm getting Light. Okay, your main name may be Light, or something to do with light. All right, the letters S is also significant. The letter D is significant. So let me see what kind of signs the universe has been giving you. Let's see, gang. All right, the signs is the universe has been telling you that you're a shaman. All right, this is the freaking year where the shamans are getting activated. Okay, but I mean it when I say. I mean it's not the year. I mean shamans have been around for a long time, but I feel like a lot of the third wave of starseeds are really opening up to their power. Really coming into their power. Right, and starting to remember who they are. So some of you, you're getting signs that you have a guardian around you as well, okay? So you're getting signs that you're divinely protected. You're getting signs that you're safe to jump, right? Where is Froggy? Because you can. You are safe to jump. You safe to jump. Just what you do is just say jump, jump, Chris Castle Mako, jump, jump, the Froggy Mako. Right? Jumping seems scary till you actually just jump, and then you're having the time of your fucking life, right? And you will be caught, because it's not like jumping off a cliff. We're talking about timelines here, okay? So you have very powerful gifts. My crown is literally buzzing right now. You have very powerful gifts that are kind of being blocked because of the ego matrix at this time. So, and also the ego matrix of the family around you, okay? But I'm telling you, you have abilities. You have supernatural abilities. But you got something coming in the next few weeks that is, it's going to be kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone here, okay? Never, ever, ever be afraid to get out of your comfort zone, because that's where you thrive. That's where you grow. You want to throw yourself into the deep end? That's where you will learn the quickest. That's where you will become the best. It is where you will fumble, you will trip, you will fall over the most times. You will make mistakes, but you will figure it out, and you will become the strongest, right? You will become the strongest. Now, you guys are being heavily guided. Okay, because there's your dormant DNA, it's like there's certain things that haven't been activated in your DNA yet, but is going to be. And you're going to notice the massive shift. You're going to notice that the answers you're seeking, the information you're seeking about your galactic origins, your cosmic origins, the information you're seeking about your lineage, it's all going to come to you once you're away from this this hive matrix, okay? I don't know how to say it, but it's like they all just think the same, okay? They think the same. It's the same shit, different day. It's like a loop. You know what I mean? It's like a loop. And you may even kind of be aware that some people are just, some of these people in your family are very lonely, and that's why they watch a lot of TV and stuff like that. But look. Now is not the time to try and decompartmentalize and break down and understand why your family is not like you, okay? It's not a time to do that, or why they're lonely and why you need to stay around them because they're lonely. It ain't about that. It's really, if you want to grow, if you want to evolve, you're being guided to move yourself because you have it. You have the resources. Okay, I'm hearing Cherie. You have the resources, and there could be like a massive illusion going on there, but I'm telling you, it's like once you get away, it's like you are going to align with people, with places, with opportunities, with videos, like literally, you are going to be aligned with everything you need that's going to bring you the clarity and the answers that you need. Some of you just need a break from this energy you've been around, okay? Maybe you haven't been protecting your energy as much either. And I can sense, that this family wouldn't want you to leave either because they're reliant on you. And I can feel that. There's energies that are connected to these family members that are feeding off your light, right? And you need to understand your value. When you're seeing this video today, your value is more than you think it is. It's way more than you think it is. And you will come to see that over time. Right? Right now you're under some illusion that, you're just an average person like them. But why is your heart so drawn to galactic information? Why is your soul drawn to cosmic information? These are breadcrumbs from the divine. The universe is talking to you, okay? You are going to be going through a major transformation. You're going to be becoming a new version of yourself, or understanding who you truly are. Over the next 1 to 3 months, if you're seeing this and it's resonating for you, your vibration will go up if you step onto this timeline, okay? Now, like I'm saying, if you seem to feel like you owe this family something, or you owe someone, I keep seeing an older person that you might look after. I don't know why I keep seeing that. I've seen it the whole time I've been reading this, so there may be an older person you look after, or, you may look after, I don't know, it's really significant. It's like an older, like a grandparent, an uncle or an auntie, right? But you are someone who's destined to, I'm seeing you're going to step into a jackpot energy. You're going to step into a very abundant energy. So once you do affirm down below, I am safe to discover who I am. I am safe to move to discover who I am, right? You genuinely are. This isn't to force anyone out of their comfort zone. But you know what's waiting on the other side of this? On top of that is also love, is also romance, is soul connections. Divine soul connections, not trauma bonds, okay? And this is why you're being so heavily monitored. And do you know why? It's because I can sense it. They're telling me right now the reason you're being watched so heavily by your guides is because, or they're close by and they're giving you information, is because they're trying to see if you're gonna listen. They're trying to see if you're gonna actually listen to the signs they're sending you. So, you know when things sync up, like by random coincidence, it's never a coincidence. This is your guides working, sending you information from the fourth dimension, the fourth realm. So when things synchronize up in the 3D, like sync up, like, you know, you hear a sound that says something and then you see something that syncs up perfectly with that, and you're thinking something that syncs up perfectly with everything right in that minute, that's your guides talking to you, okay? And you have galactic beings that are going to, you know, that are going to help you guys get shit done, help you guys come across the resources that you might need to become integrate this new version of yourself as well. But I'm telling you, it may not be an easy thing to get away from this family. So you're being watched how you navigate through this. Just know they're watching you. They're right beside you, not in a creepy way. They're just hoping that you're going to hear them, okay? Now, I also want to emphasize that this group, this family you're with, they can be very, very dismissive of your ideas, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your emotions, okay? Yet you're still drawn to these otherworldly things, these otherworldly energies. There's a reason for that, okay? That is your soul. Follow the frequency of your soul and you will not regret it. I love you so much. Let me know if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next one.